with major powers intent on rewriting the global order, General Mark Milley, chairman of the Joint Chiefs, warned graduating West Point cadets that they will bear the duty of making sure the United States is ready to respond to a potential threat to the world's stability. The world you are being commissioned into has the potential for significant international conflict between great powers. And that potential is increasing, not decreasing, Milley told the cadets. Whatever overmatch we, the United States, enjoyed militarily for the last 70 years is closing quickly, and the United States will be, in fact, we already are challenged in every domain of warfare, space, cyber, maritime, air, and of course land. Milley stated that the United States military cannot cling to the ideas and weaponry of the past, but rather must urgently modernize and produce the force and equipment that is capable of deterring or, if necessary, winning in a global confrontation. He went on to say that the graduating officers will have to revolutionize the way that the United States Armed Services conceive, train, and battle. According to General Mark Milley, newly minted second lieutenants will be fighting with robotic tanks, ships, and airplanes, as well as depending on artificial intelligence, synthetic fuels, 3D manufacturing, and human engineering in their future roles as future leaders of the U.S. Army. It will be your generation that will carry the burden and shoulder the responsibility to maintain the peace, to contain and to prevent the outbreak of great power war, General Mark Milley said.
Thank you, Darrell. I appreciate that. And how's everybody doing today? What a great day. And I know, or at least I heard, that Admiral Mike Mullen is in the crowd, one of my predecessors who was chairman, but he was also the chief of naval operations. So when I say go Army, you say? Man, I tell you what, I didn't graduate. I'm just an honorary grad. That was pretty weak. Come on, class of 22. You can do a little bit better. When I say go Army, you say? Very good. That's much, much better. Well, thank you all for being here, and I want to thank also Senator Ernst and Congressman Womack up here on the dais, and I particularly want to give a shout out to Secretary Wormuth and our great current Chief of Staff of the Army, General Jim McConville. So thank you all for your leadership. And I want to thank Darrell Williams. As you know, he's going to be moving on, but he's done a tremendous job here as the soup. And Darrell, thank you for your leadership of the United States Military Academy. So I want to give not only a round of applause for the class of 22, but I want the class of 22. I didn't do really well in drill and ceremonies in my honorary class. So I'd like you all to stand up and do an about face and give a big round of applause to your families, because they're the reason you're here right now. All right, now the Sergeant Major just walked up behind me. He said I have to give the command of about face and then take your seats. So about face and take your seats. Very good. They did teach us something about drill and ceremonies at Princeton, but not much. Hey, look at your class earned your motto. The first West Point class ever to have a motto in Latin. Pro multis pauci president. And I know that every single one of you, especially the 56 of you who are on the 5-year program, I know that you know what that means. For many, stand the few. So keep this phrase in your mind and close to your heart. And here you have become a team, and you're going to be drawing upon each other for the rest of your lives. And your commitment is not just to a job, it's to a calling, a way of life. Your parents today up in the stadium, they see their sons and daughters on the field before you. But your nation sees soldiers, leaders, who are going into the infantry and the cavalry and engineers, intelligence, logisticians, and all the other branches. You will be critical to the Joint Force. I should have said, you're going in the infantry and all the other branches. Was it 136 infantry? It should be 236. We'll fix that afterwards. In all seriousness, you represent the quality that gives America our unique strength. You are what makes the United States undaunted by the difficult and motivated by the impossible. And the strength of our nation, this experiment in liberty, is captured in another simple Latin phrase that's familiar to all of us: e pluribus unum. Out of the many come one. And you are a living example of that American experiment. 112 years after West Point was founded, in the summer of 1914, a pistol shot in Sarajevo cast the world into the cataclysm of deadly global conflict, unleashing destruction on a scale yet unseen by humanity, and setting the conditions for the Second World War only 20 years later, the bloodiest war in all of human history. In fact, between 1914 and 1945, 3 short decades, the First and Second Wars laid waste to countries everywhere. 150 million people were killed in World War I and World War II, the most violent 3 decades ever recorded, all in the conduct of great power war. To give us a sense of what great power war means, consider for a moment that 26,000 soldiers and Marines were killed in only 6 weeks, from October to November 1918, in the Battle of the Meuse-Argonne in World War I. Consider also that 26,000 U.S. troops were killed in the 8 weeks in the summer of 1944, from the beaches of Normandy to the liberation of Paris. At the same time, 18,000 more Americans were killed in the Central Pacific in the Marianas Campaign, where my father was hitting the beach. In total, in that summer of 1944, 58,000 Americans were killed in action, in the air, at sea, and on land, in 5 theaters of war in only 8 weeks. That's the human cost of great power war, the butcher's bill. At the end of World War II, the leaders of 1945 designed our current rules-based international order. And we are now in the 77th year of the great power peace that followed World War II, and the structure is currently under intense stress. It will be your generation that will carry the burden and shoulder the responsibility to maintain the peace, to contain and to prevent the outbreak of great power war. When America faced its darkest days, it was West Point graduates who stood ready to answer the call. Revolutionary change is going to occur while you are in service. And right now, at this very moment, a fundamental change is happening in the very character of war. We are facing right now 2 global powers, China and Russia, each with significant military capabilities, and both who fully intend to change the current rules-based order. Yet again, in Ukraine, we are learning the lesson that aggression left unanswered only emboldens the aggressor. Let us never forget the massacre that we have just witnessed in Bucha, nor the slaughter that occurred in Mariupol. And the best way to honor their sacrifice is to support their fight for freedom and to stand against tyranny. As we are entering a world that is becoming more unstable, the world you are being commissioned into has the potential for significant international conflict between great powers, and that potential is increasing, not decreasing. We are also on the cusp of a change in the fundamental character of war. The nature of war is not going to change. It's immutable. It's still a political act. It's a decision by humans to impose their political will on their opponent by the use of violence, as you all studied here. War will still be characterized by chance and fog and friction, and its causes will likely still adhere to Thucydides' famous analysis of fear, pride, and interest. But the character of war, how wars are fought, where wars are fought, with what weapons, technologies, organizations, and doctrines, in short, the ways and means of war, that is undergoing a fundamental, profound, and significant change as you get commissioned. The organizations and weapons and doctrines of the military in 2025 and all the way out to 2050, in that quarter century, in that short period of time, it's going to be fundamentally different than anything we've seen before. Think of the difference between the smoothbore musket and the rifle, or the rifle and the machine gun. The difference between muscle power and machine power. The shift from guidons to radio and internet. The shift from sail to steam. The shift from dumb bombs to smart bombs. That is the type of fundamental shift in the character of war that is occurring right now, and it's a result of a variety of geopolitical and economic and societal and technological developments, some of long duration and some relatively recent. Since the fall of the Berlin Wall, the United States essentially was the unchallenged global military, political, and economic power. And we were experiencing what some have labeled as a unipolar moment. That has changed. You're entering a different world. The United States is under significant challenge in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. In Europe, we see a revanchist Russia, as we have just witnessed another invasion in Ukraine. In Asia, we are in the third decade of the largest global economic shift in 500 years, resulting in a rapidly rising China as a great power with a revisionist foreign policy, backed up with an increasing capable military. Also in Asia, we are faced with a rogue North Korea that is rapidly increasing their missiles and deliverable nuclear weapons. In the Middle East and parts of Africa, we continue to see instability from terrorism in many places. And lastly, the maturity of various technologies that either exist today or are in the advanced stages of development, when combined, are likely to change the character of war just by themselves. Information technology that exploded in the 1800s has been on an upward curve for over 150 years. The ubiquitous effect is almost unbelievable. No matter where you are in the world today, you can be observed from some device. And as you all know, what can be seen can be hit. And the proliferation of information technologies is also rapidly diffusing political power once held by nation states and is accelerating instability. You'll be fighting with robotic tanks and ships and airplanes. We've witnessed a revolution in lethality and precision munitions. What was once the exclusive province of the United States military is now available to most nation states with the money and will to acquire them. There's a wide variety of technologies developing in synthetic fuels, 3D manufacturing, medicine, human engineering, and the enhancement of which will have significant military implications as well. And finally, there is the mother of all technologies, artificial intelligence, where machines are actually developing the capacity to learn and to reason. These rapidly converging developments in time and space are resulting in that profound change, the most profound change ever in human history. And whatever overmatch we, the United States, enjoyed militarily for the last 70 years is closing quickly. And the United States will be, in fact, we already are, challenged in every domain of warfare, in space and cyber, maritime, air, and of course land. So what are the implications for you? The first thing is to understand the basic outlines of this future world. Although we cannot determine the exact environment we're going to be in the 30s and 40s and 50s or beyond, we can, through rigorous analysis, determine what the world will look like. There's surely going to be a lot of surprises along the way in development of forces and weapons, but the structure and organization of our joint forces is going to have to change drastically, and we know that. And all of us are going to have to be open-minded, you most of all. We can no longer cling to concepts and organizations and the weapons of the past. We may not have divisions and corps. We may not have tanks and Bradleys and carriers and manned fighters and bombers. Additionally, the battlefield will be highly complex and almost certainly decisive in urban areas against elusive, ambiguous enemies that combine terrorism and warfare alongside conventional capabilities, all embedded within large civilian populations. In this world, your world, you are going to have to optimize yourselves for urban combat, not rural combat. That has huge implications for intelligence collection, vehicles, weapons design, development, logistics, commo, and all of the other aspects of our profession. The battlefield is going to be nonlinear, compartmented, and units are going to have non-contiguous battle space with significant geographical separation between friendly forces. You're going to be much more lonely on a future battlefield. This type of battlefield is going to place a very high premium on independent, relatively small formations that are highly lethal and linked to very long-range precision fires. The exact details we don't know yet, but we need to change, and we need to change our current methods of thinking, training, and fighting. The joint warfighting concept currently under development will help guide us as a roadmap to the future, but we need to chart that course very fast. And for speed, we need to look no further than the incredible innovative work that the Army Futures Command in Austin, Texas has done in paving the way for the future. The new concepts they've developed and the weapon systems. In just 36 months, they brought 24 new programs into low-rate production, a record of innovation in scale and scope and speed, unprecedented in U.S. Army history. Technology will change, but this institution is about you. It's about people and the ones who are going to follow you into battle. You are our most valuable asset. You are our most significant asymmetric advantage. You represent what is inherent in the United States military. For we come from a society of improvisers, a society of tinkerers, a society of innovators and problem solvers and tech savvy at a very early age. And independence of action comes natural to all Americans. Self-starting initiative, disdain for boundaries and rules, nonlinear critical thinking, and an aggressive will to win, coupled with an eternal optimism to overcome all obstacles and achieve the objective. All of that is hardwired in our national DNA, and it's hardwired into the heart and soul of the American soldier. In the absence of supervision, the willingness to disobey specific orders to achieve the intended purpose, the willingness to take risks to meet the intent, the acceptance of failure in practice in order to learn from our experimentation. These are all the qualities that you will have to demonstrate. And finally, there is character. On a non-contiguous, non-linear battlefield with very little higher command supervision and maximum decentralization, we have to develop leaders who have incredible character under the intense pressure of ground combat. And there is no greater crucible than ground combat. Leaders who will make the right moral and ethical choice along with the right tactical choice in the most emotionally charged environment you will ever face. Each of you are those leaders. So in short, the next 20 or 25 years is not going to be like the last 20 or 25. The accumulating challenges we face and the changing character of war is unlike anything our nation has faced before. Globally, there's an increase in nationalism and authoritarian governments, regional arms races and unresolved territorial claims, ethnic and sectarian disputes, and an attempt by some countries to return to an 18th century concept of balance of power politics with spheres of influence. So I went back in time a little bit to when I was you, 43 years ago, and And I recalled some lyrics from Bob Dylan. And we can feel the light breeze in the air. And right now, as we sit here on the plain at West Point, we can see the storm flags fluttering in the wind. And we can hear in the distance the loud clap of thunder. And a hard rain is about to fall. So let us here and now, in the present, let us commit to not march into that abyss, blind to the changes. Let us be prepared for the first battle as you march off the plain of West Point into your future. Let us have the vision to change and to prevent war from happening in the first place by maintaining the peace through strength of our military and the example of our values. It is up to us here today, when you graduate, as you get commissioned, to commit. You, the class of 2022, you're going to lead us as a nation to the environment I just described. 20 years from now, in 2042, many of you are going to be colonels or brigadiers. 40 years from now, one of you is going to be the chief of staff of the Army and another one's going to be the chairman. But no matter how long you serve, or no matter what rank you rise to, your job is going to be to deter great power war and maintain the great power peace. Lastly, you're about to take an oath as a commissioned officer in just a few minutes. You've already taken this oath when you first entered the academy. This oath is going to be your forever North Star. And by taking this oath, you're publicly stating that you're willing to suffer grievous wounds. You're publicly stating that you're willing to separate from your family for unknown periods of time, to lose an eye or an arm or a leg, to make great sacrifice. In fact, 1,628 of you, cadets who graduated before you, have been killed in action. They sacrificed all of their tomorrows for today. They laid the last full measure of devotion on the altar of freedom to protect the values enshrined in our Constitution. And this is the essence of the long gray line. You are connected to them, to each other, and to all who come before you and all who will follow you. And if there's one message you remember from today, it's the message of your oath, the message of what we stand for, the message of why we fight. And embedded within the documents that we call the U.S. Constitution and the Declaration of Independence is the idea that is America. And this idea is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. It's so powerful that the Nazis were deathly afraid of it. We defeated Imperial Japan because of it. The communists feared it. The Soviet Union collapsed because of it. The fascists in Italy and the terrorists of Al-Qaeda and ISIS, they hate it. They hate this idea. And we take an oath not to a person, a king or a queen, not to a dictator or a tyrant or a would-be dictator. We don't take an oath to a religion or a tribe or even a country. No. We swear an oath to an idea, and the idea that is America. So what is this powerful idea? Well, look around you as you sit in front of me. Look around you right now, and you can see that idea. Just look to your left and your right. And the idea is that every single one of you, it doesn't matter if you're male or female or gay or something in between. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're black or you're white, Asian or Indian. It doesn't matter the color of your skin. It doesn't matter if you're Catholic or you're Protestant or you're Muslim or Jew. It doesn't matter if you don't believe at all. It doesn't matter where you came from, what your last name is, what your country of origin is. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, famous or common. None of that matters. The idea that's in that document, the idea for which you are willing to die, the idea that's in this Constitution that has propelled our nation to some of our darkest days, all it says is that in this country, in these United States, under these colors of red, white, and blue, no matter who you are, every single one of us, by the grace of the Almighty God in heaven, is an American, and every single one of us is born free and equal. And you will rise or you are going to fall based on your talent, your merit, your attributes, your hard work, your perseverance, and you're going to be judged by the content of your character, not the color of your skin. And we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men and all women are created equal and they are endowed by their Creator with the certain inalienable rights, and among those are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is what you are committing yourself to today in just a few minutes. That is what you are all about. That is why you will fight. That is why you will win. And you will never, ever, ever turn your back on that Constitution, no matter what the price is to yourself. That's what guides every beating heart in the long gray line today, and that's what's guided it ever since the first day. So it's now time for you, the class of 22, to take the torch and protect and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Lieutenants, we are proud of you. You have a difficult and dangerous road ahead, and no one should underestimate it. But you also have the opportunity to navigate through those dangerous roads ahead and to lead our nation's most precious resource, the young men and women who don the cloth of this nation, the American soldier. We all have faith and confidence in each and every one of you. Congratulations to you and your family. May God bless West Point, may God bless the United States Army, and may God bless the United States of America.
We are currently a small channel, but with your help, we can develop much faster. Please consider liking our video, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and tapping the bell to be notified of new uploads.